All right, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Wolfgang. I canceled the video that I was working on for a little while. The video is going to be called James and Jimmy ITERUM. So I just wanted to go through the leftovers of this video and show you the things that would have been in it. So the first thing we'll do is just have a play-by-play of every scene we have in it. So that was every scene that I had for the video with audio and video. Two more things. Well, actually, only really one more thing. Um, This is the texture I made. You saw it in the first clip and the third clip. The way I made this is kind of interesting. Hold on, let me, is there a way to pause it? Okay, yeah. Okay. So the way I made that, texture was, in PowerPoint, I took a square and I changed the, texture of it to this thing, right? So you have this thing, and, then, I changed the color of it to mostly red somehow. I don't actually remember how I did that. Uh, should be an option for formatting somewhere. Um, oh wait, no, there isn't. So I made this a little bit more red somehow, and then oh, there it is. So recolor you recolor it to the red version, and then you just decrease the brightness, increase the contrast, and then I just took this and just downscaled it a whole lot. Um, and then and then we got the texture. See? And then the other thing is more important. I made this audio.
I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both of them.
So this is a biblical quote from God talking to Noah or Noah's brother, I think. I don't remember exactly what. Basically, God said I'm going to destroy the earth because everyone's so violent and I don't like that. Um, so then the idea of the video would be a biblical type retelling of the flood kind of, but focus on these two people and also in the future it's analog horror pretty much with the with the whole video. Let's do a play by play of every scene, I guess, talk about them. There's not really much to say about this, so you notice the audio is a lot more harsh here than it normally is with all the real. So what I did, I went into Audacity, right, and I just messed around with a bunch of sound effects. Here, I'll make something now. I really hope I had nothing incriminating on here. I don't. Okay, so yes. So you do generate, you do noise of some kind, right? You can do that. You can also add new stereo track. You can also generate um tone. You can generate a square, and then it'll sound like this. I can't hear it, but okay. I hope you guys can hear it. So you just kind of mess around with a bunch of the effects in the effects tab, and you do distortion. That's a big thing. I did in this video a lot of distortion. Um, Anyway, where were we? Here we are. So, this next scene, I like this next scene a lot, not because it's very good, but because it's rotoscoped. I had to rotoscope this by hand. That is me punching in the video. That is me actually punching the actual Spamton puppet in the video. It was a lot of work. Took me a couple days. I probably had the frame rate too high actually. Like I think it's normally done at like 6 FPS. I did it at 12. So then for this next scene we have so the building here is where Jimmy is going for like the apartment, like the hotel thing, and then the flood comes in with the water sound. It's actually not water sound. It's actually Brownian noise as generated in Audacity. Here, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hope you can. Uh, so then it just goes in the building. So I had to manually edit like a clip art wave for this, and I had to just make it just like way taller. And then still with PowerPoint actually, I'm just remembering I had a bunch of like an animation. I animated it to make it like get wider and stuff, which I didn't know you could actually make it get wider, but I definitely did. So we go into animation, see custom animation, add effect, emphasis, grow, shrink, right? You can so this makes the whole thing grow. You could also somewhere I think was a you can make it like wider or less wide. I don't remember where I found that at. Well, I definitely did find it. You could also do that. I guess that's kind of cool. Whatever. Um, and then next of all, this scene was the reason I made the video pretty much because I had an image in my head where I would where it'd be like a hand moving in like I drag the hand over, and then it would drag over to Jimmy's eyes, and then grab his eyes out. I didn't have any purpose for it. I didn't know what it was gonna be used for. I just knew I had to make this scene in the video. So my rationale for it is that Jimmy is protecting James here by making it so James can't see the flood coming and can't see that he's about to die. Um, but it doesn't really work. Well, I mean, no, it just he did a lot of pain and work. But I think I don't actually remember if my goal was to make Jimmy or James alive in this or not. I think he wasn't, and Jimmy is just schizophrenic. I think I don't actually remember. What I do remember is I got a bunch of notes here. Sorry, I had to cut to a different video because I accidentally revealed how much money I had in my credit card or my debit card, and I just don't want to do that. Okay, so these are what I had written down in my Google Keep Notes thing. Um, so Cena represents James' eyes while falling up with Jim the Cron, quickly Dawn. That was shit. Hold on. That was supposed to be uh this scene, and I'd say it came out pretty well. I think for what I was intending on doing. Only problem is that you can see the pixel cursor moving because I literally went into pixel E and then dragged the hand over. James cannot talk during any point in it, so I guess James. Yeah, so I guess this isn't James talking. It's just like Jimmy imagining what he's saying. I guess. The very first thing is the beach and night with the. Oh yeah. I wanted to have some more live action scenes in it, but I while I was making it, I thought I didn't like that idea, so I wrote this down before I started making it. There's a scene in James and Jamie where it's like a very like they go to the beach for the first time and there's like the loud music playing and there's the moonlight reflecting on the ocean, and I really like that scene. Um so Jimmy reads the part in the Bible about the Great Flood, which then leads to the ocean rising, which is a tropical storm, which has a larger part in the remake. So in the original James and Jimmy, because it was a vacation video, um, my vacation had a tropical storm during it, which some of you might remember from August, but probably not. So I wanted to make that a larger part of the story, and I wanted to give it a connection to the biblical flood. So I did that. Jimmy could be voiced by several TTS softwares. I don't know. Um, kind of stuff. I'm referring to the original James W video where the ending was good. I guess. Something at the end where at the beginning, where like suspect was seen departing at 13:07. Suspect traveled alone, was carried blah 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 blah. I'm thinking like 5 to 10 minutes perfect. Like yeah, that's true. Um, the filler like there was a lot of filler in the original video, so I try to replace that with like less filler and more actually scary scenes. Um, Also there's just a large like I get that the point of the video is like bewildering and confusing. Well, at least it was, but like I just that's not a very good thing to strive for. So I was striving for a more actually scary take in the remake. I don't know if it's like a remake or a retelling. I think it's closer to a retelling, I guess. That's pretty much all the material I had for it. If any of you want to go and actually finish the video, be my guest. Just ask me for the video clips and I'll send them over. Um, but I also hope nobody does like it. This video wasn't the video wasn't gonna be very good.